Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? How we doing? How we doing, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. How is the Whop family doing? It's packed house today. Oh my gosh, look at that chat. Look at that chat going crazy. I see you all already typing in here. I saw you all waiting. You already know we're back for another week. Getting crazy, getting some stuff set up. We're ready for these Yeezy 700s. Unfortunately, the Jordan 11s did get pushed, but that means that we can focus on the Yeezy 700s only, which is even better. What is up, everybody? I see you all in here. How we doing? It's Friday. We are doing a Dashy setup, and we're here to answer any of your questions. You already know it, baby. You already know it. We got that mid-afternoon coffee, and we're ready to set up for tomorrow because it's going to be a packed day. Decaf. Yo, we ain't drinking decaf coffee here, but we do have Whop credits for you. I got you. I promise you know. I promise you that much. I said that wrong. How we doing? All right. Let's see some questions. We're gonna make sure we get some. We're gonna make sure some stuff going on. We're gonna make sure we got everything set up correctly. We are gonna be doing a Dashy setup for tomorrow because I know a lot of people are gonna be running Dashy. So it's a nice little setup. I have a few little tips. I did write down a few tips so I wouldn't forget them because you know sometimes you forget, and so I got you a few tips going on. Is 150 for Dashies for slides and 700s good? Not bad at all. Slides are going to be very in demand. Dashy's been doing very well. What it comes down to is your setup, which we're going to help you with today, and the proxies that you're using. You can't be using some random proxies. You got to make sure your proxies are good to go because at the end of the day, your setup and your proxies really are what's going to get you through. You know what I mean? Hey, where are those coupons? Get ready. Get ready. We got some credits going out. All right. Well, before we get started, I'm going to start you off with one solid one. Here's a $10 coupon for some credits. All right. Here we go. $10 coupon. We're starting off, and then we're going to get into the setup. Here we go. There's your first one. First come, first serve. First one I'm just going to put in the chat. All right. Let's get into this Dashy setup. All right. So this is kind of what Dashy... All right. Before I do get into it, I want to make sure you guys can see it. Hopefully no updates are needed. We did just check. So here is Dashy. Here's the proxy list. I'm going to kind of start with this, but where you're going to have to start really, guys, is where you're really going to have to start. Let me make this go over here real quick. All right. So where we're going to be starting is our profiles. Now, I'm sure that you guys know how to do your profiles, but just in case you don't, let's say we're doing a test profile. So test. We're going to go through here. You literally set up your payment information, so your email. Make sure you're using an email that you can actually find, and don't use two different emails so you get to your things and so you don't get clipped. So you're going to put your payment information, there's your email, your shipping address. Make sure this all lines up with your billing address because if not, sometimes this gets issues. Site's not loading? Hold up here. Site died? It's frozen. Whop is lagging? You guys are hitting it so hard that it is lagging. Oh my gosh. Yo, did we just crash? Oh no. Y'all are so crazy we crashed the Whop website. Give us some time, it'll be back up. Give it just a few minutes. Y'all going crazy today. Hey, that's perfect. So now we can't give out codes. You guys can listen. You can answer your question. That's why this community is freaking crazy. You guys are showing so much support. You're over there on that Whop website, and we're going insane. So anyways, for our test profiles, you set all these up and say you want to do all this, blah, blah, blah. You're going to set up your name and everything. If you've ever ran a bot before, you know how this works. You can do your card holder, card name. Make sure the names line up on the shipping and billing addresses. If not, you may get canceled for no reason. And then down here is where you're going to see all of them. I have my own set up, of course, but I'm not going to show you that. Next, we're going to talk about proxies because proxies are what you're going to need before you start running these. I have a list. I have my ISPs, default, whatever you need to do. So let's name this test again, and I do have some ginned up here. We're going to go over here. So you go to your proxy provider. They may gin through your Discord dashboard. They may gin through a website. So right now I'm going to a website to gin these. You go over here. I think everybody knows how to generate proxies, right? Let me double check that. So I gin some. This is test. There we go. There's some proxies. We're going to name it as test, and you're going to save them. And the cool thing about Dashy is you can actually test them if you want to. I do recommend testing some of these. Test them on Yeezy Supply, etc. Just to make sure your proxies are bad. I'd hate for you guys to gin so many of them, and then they don't work at all. So test your proxies. There's a tester here, but it's going to take too long because I just did 200 of them. This is going to be these are my residentials. Your best performing will be ISPs. If you guys can literally find some solid ISPs, I recommend running it. I am going to be running hollow ISPs for this drop. Now, it is Discord invite only, but let me tell you, get some solid ISPs. There's so many good sites out there. Check in WhopX for the, if you guys aren't in WhopX yet, there is a link down below. Check in there for partnerships for that. I can't believe you guys crashed the site. Give us some time now. That's insane. Thanks for the 10. Awesome. Glad you got Mech Preem. Mech Preem will do very well. That's fine. Hey, listen, you can have my proxies if you want, because I'm not running these. You guys can have these proxies. You're more than welcome. But there's your proxy list, because I'm not going to run these anyways. But here are some residential proxies that I recommend. So you're going to get them in here, and now you can see I have 2 lists here, and then we move on. Now we're going to go to task creation. Now this is where you need to make sure you do this right. This is very, very easy to find everything you need. So say you're running on Yeezy Supply, definitely recommend running Dashie on Yeezy Supply. I don't think their Shopify module's that great, so you can scroll down to Yeezy Supply right here. And then for your monitor input, all you got to do is, so I'm over here, I'm on Yeezy Supply right now. This is their website. Now you can see in this URL, there's a number at the end here. This is your PID or your SKU, whatever you want to call it. You can control C it, you got it. Now you have that, and now the bot will be monitoring for that product. Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly. Whop prices are freaking amazing, right, Anthony? That's why this is the best site around for bot rentals. But anyways, now we got monitor input here. It's going to be looking for this. Now we can select sizes. Say random, or if you want base size, you can click whatever size. You just click on these. You can click off of them. It doesn't matter. You can shift click to shift off, or click on them again for that. But I would do random unless you want certain sizes for people. If you are running for people on these, you may want to run certain sizes. But what I do to increase my chances is that I run random. And then you can use your profile, which I have one set up there. And then quality of items. Usually you can run, now take this with a grain of salt, you can get 1 or 2 checkouts per card. Now I recommend running multiple profiles and running a lot of tasks to help get you through. How do you, okay, Sawyer, I know you're capping, man. Depends on whatever. How to run multiple dashies on one server, you're gonna need multiple keys and download them. I withdrew $40 a couple days ago, now my... Hey, Whop will take care of it, don't worry. What would you recommend for Foot Locker? For what? Drop a $200 code in DMs? Yeah, Whop, we got you, Ayo. Yes, I recommend jigging your profiles, guys. I would not run the same exact one over and over again. Now, they say you can get, like I said, 2 or 3 checkouts per profile, therefore per address, but I would adjust where your address is, jig them, and they're really easy to jig your addresses. You can type up line, how do I jig my address? You can help you out. When it comes to jigging address, you can put like a 0 in the beginning, or you can do street instead of ST. There's a lot of little things you can do, and there's an awesome guide that you can find that out there. Site's dying, you guys are hitting it so hard. Hey, I got you, AO. We'll get you taken care of. Listen, I'm writing down the notes right now. I promise you we got you. But anyways, so now say I want one of these items. I'm just going to do 1 for now. Quantity of task, 1, default. Proxy list. Now this is where I'm going to use my test proxies. There's no specific list. And now if you're wondering, wow, I can only do this here. There's a way to mass produce these. You can hit this, FSR/FPR, and you can go here. I have this selected, and it'll keep all of these tasks, and I can do random and say I want, like, give me 100 tasks. So, for example, I'm going to be probably running 100 tasks or 200 or 300 or 4 around those ranges for tomorrow, depending on how many sites or how many profiles I will run. Now, for me, I have 2 or 3 of my own that I do run before we move out. So there's that, and you have your task here. You can add them. Like I said, it's adding tasks. You got quick task if you want to do a quick change, if you need to do that. And you can go to your task management. You can see I already have some created. There's the 25 that I did make because I didn't hit enter when it came to mass creation tasks. But these are the 25 tasks that I do have. There you go. There you go. There you go. Sawyer knows. Privacy cards are one of the sites that work on Yeezy Supply. Drop plus the rental cost codes. Give the site a minute and we're going to drop some more. So that's kind of the basic setup. Now this is where the hardest part is when it comes to ISP to task ratio. What I would do is 1-to-1 at this point. 1-to-1 at this point, you don't want to run 25 ISPs to like 500 tasks because it's not going to work. It's going to overload it. It's not going to work. 1-to-1 ratio is what I recommend running on these. For your Captcha harvers. Now what they do recommend from Hunter the dev itself, I had to do the research. We looked it up. Usually one Captcha solver for 50 to 100 tasks is what you're going to want. So if you go down here to the left side here, you can open this window. Now, if you go to YouTube, we can hit new here, and then right here, and then you're gonna, this doesn't matter, this is just whatever. And then you hit YouTube. Right there, and mine's already logged in. You're gonna log into your account, do this, and make sure you have a good Gmail in. Don't throw some Gmail that you never use because you're gonna get stuck with fading captchas. Well, you're not gonna have to solve the captchas on Yeezy Supply, but you're gonna get bad Gmails, and you're gonna be sitting waiting in Splash the whole time. I have not been running privacy either. I run hard cards. Side's dead? Yes, Hunter's been killing it, yes. But this is how you log in, and then say I want to do this, and now I want to make a new one. So say you're running, I'm just going to say 500 tasks, all right? Make sure every 50 to 100, I would say probably 50, let's go with 100 because then you're going to make it a lot. Make a new solver and make sure that they're set up on those. Because if you're going to just have one solver, it's not going to be able to solve all these captchas. And you're just going to have issues with it the whole time. So make sure you have 2, 3, 4 solvers open, you know? This is going to help you a ton. Oh, you got those 0.9 Gmails? Yeah, I wish I did. Might have been struggling. I have not saw that. There you go, Tom. User footsteps, how many tabs do you make per profile? 100 sub promo? Did we hit 100 subs? Hit that like button and subscribe. Did we hit 100 subs? We can do a little promo. We can get another one. We're one off of 100 subs. Hit that. Hit that subscribe button. But this is how the captchas will work on this, all right? Do you guys have any more questions about Dashy? When I put the code out there, when you go to rent a bot, you can redeem the code. That code that I put out will give you a promo code when you're renting. So find something you want, be ready to rent it. When I drop this code, use it, and you get a percentage off. How many should you run per email? Once again, per email, 50 to 100 when it comes to Dashy. That's one thing, the biggest thing. Another thing, when you go to starting task. So this is a little trick that I did read up on. I had to do some research. You're gonna go through here. Say it's starting. So say I start it when the sale goes live. Before it goes live, start a couple before it goes live on Dashy. Now I know you usually don't want to do this. Start a couple before it goes live, and then when in your Discord, WhopX will message you. There's one right below. You can say when they announce that the sale is live, hit start all. We're gonna start them all. And then if you see them getting stuck going to homepage, that means your resis are bad or your tasks are bad. You need to make sure that you have good resis, because if you're running these all together, it's literally just gonna cause, or if you're running all bad proxies, it's gonna cause issues. If it says going to homepage, not good. You want it to say waiting, going to splash, or trying to get through splash, waiting splash. That's what you're looking for, all right? In the meantime, play apps. Yeah, you're good. Who is your favorite mod? What do you mean by favorite mod? Site is dead. We may have destroyed it, man. Like ECB and seller. Now, email to task ratio is important because if you're going to be doing, it's very important when it comes to Shopify tasks, because you're going to be waiting in captchas. If you have just one email trying to solve all of your captchas, it's just going to be slow fading because you can't solve them over and over and over, and you'll destroy that Gmail. Hey, they're updating the server site. We're back in 5 minutes. Then we're dropping that code. We got you. We got you. You got to get in there. Can you do mech all the way? I do not have mech all in one right now, but what questions do you have? Once again, what questions? Do you reckon in-bot solver? Oh, that's another thing we do need to set on. For your settings page here, this is another thing. You want to make sure the console is enabled and auto-click captcha is ready. If you have access, listen, if you have access to AYCD, you can run it for the access tokens. I know those are great. I know the toolbox is great. I just don't have access to that, so I don't run them. I just do in-bot captcha, good to go, nice and easy. Perfect, perfect. Almost done upgrading. We're right there, all right? Hey, listen, some bots will get bypasses, some don't. Dude, this webhook doesn't matter. Once again, this webhook doesn't matter, all right? You guys are worried about me leaking webhooks. Don't worry about that. How to know which sites use which captcha, because I am always confused on what to select. So when it comes to Shopify, you're going to want your checkpoint solvers. Checkpoint solvers will need to be open for that. There are guides out there that help you through that. There are some guides, depending the bot, of course. There's always, some use different, but checkpoint solvers are great, like for For Soul, if you're using Captcha, that's a great one to use, of course. Here we go. Oops. Give me just a second here. I'm going to get you a code. I'm going to get you some codes coming out. I'm loading up my codes right now. Give me just a second. Here's another $10 code. Well, actually, I'll wait. When they say that server site is back up, we're good. Yeah, webhook's fine. Yeah, you just wait. We got plenty of them for you. Hey, you got to be chilling, bro. Listen. You got to relax. We're going to get you taken care of, man. For foot site, is it okay to use all the what do you mean, Ben? Will this video be saved? Yes, this video saves to this, and it'll be ready. And of course, we're going to be answering questions. Be using the link down below to get in WhopX because we'll help you through questions on that too. The site good to go? All right, site's good to go. That means we're going to drop our next $10 code. Be ready, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's a code. Nah, people want codes too. That's our next one. We'll drop another one in here in like 5 minutes. There you go. There's your V3 solver. Yeah, exactly what Sawyer's saying. Depends the site. The site is back. Good to go. Hey, we're answering every single question. That's what we're here for. Listen, we want to make sure you guys are set up. Are you guys good on the Dashie setup? Dashie's looking good. Dashie is looking good. Code is so delayed. Hey, you gotta listen. You gotta be quick. Next one, I won't type it. I'll say it out loud, and whoever can type it the fastest and gets it right, you're good to go. Okay, we don't have Soul. Soul. I didn't mean to open up Soul, but we don't have Soul anymore. But yes, for tomorrow, we're only gonna be running Shopify and Yeezy Supply. That's all we have. All right. What do you mean? What's unrealistic? What, the codes? What are the bots you recommend for the Yeezy drop? There are plenty of guides. A great thing that Whop does provide, and this is why it's an awesome service when you go to it. It even shows you what's compatible. So you can run a couple of them. There's been good ones. You know, Wrath does well. There's a lot of those high tier bots that are doing well, but it's all over the place. I feel like every single week there's going to be different setups. Every single week there will be different bots that do well. That's the hardest thing. That's the biggest thing I have to say when it comes to people trying to get through and they're like, yo, how do we do this, this, and this? It really, like, which bot's the best? There's never a bot that is going to be the best. Yeah, Balco's awesome. The promo's gone then. Yeah. Yes, there's a Yeezy drop tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm going to be running Dashie only tomorrow. Dashie for Yeezy Supply, and then for Shopify, I'm not running bots for Shopify tomorrow. Y'all are trolling. Yes, if you guys haven't been on the Yeezy Supply site yet, there is going to be one tomorrow. So, as you can see, this is going to be dropping 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Now, there are Shopify sites. Be ready for the Shopify sites for those. When it goes live, we will have multiple Shopify sites that will drop them. You know, we got Kith, we got all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to name off your sites. Be checking. I mean, WhopX provides this to you, but I know a lot of people don't go and check. Be checking for Packer. Be checking Yeezy Supply, Kith. There's a New York site, Billionaire Boys Club. We got Concepts. Shop Nice Cakes will be a great one to run if you run your variants, all right? RSVP Gallery. There's all kinds of things that you need to make sure you check. We got you. We got you. Rank Yeezy Supply, Ganesh, Wrath, Dashie, Mech. Sometimes Dashie will just destroy everything. I honestly think Dashie's a good one. I do know a lot of people run it, but I know Wrath does very well. Wrath, Dashie is pretty good. Mech, I've ran Mech multiple times. It's very hard to get through. Be sure to head over to WhopX if you need any bot support. Correct, exactly. And there's a link right down below for you all to get here. Make sure you hit that like button too. Make sure you hit that like button too. The more likes we get, the more credits we do drop. And the more subs, of course. But Yeezy Supply tomorrow is going to be going on. Once again, to get your product info, you grab this right here and you put it into your Yeezy Supply. Yeezy Supply is pretty easy to run when it comes to it. You're not going to be solving captchas, but it's hard to get through Splash. So that's really where it is. Soul all-in-one, I've ran Soul multiple times. It can get through the splash page, but it has trouble checking out. Now, I know Soul does well for some people. It depends your setup. It really depends on Proxy. So, what other questions do you have? I would do a mix, Daniel. I don't think either of them are really shining right now, so I would do a mix. Exactly. And if there's any questions I can't answer here, because there may be a question I can't answer. That's part of it. We got you in that Discord, all right? There we go. There's that. Drop a free dashie? We're not going to drop a full free dashie, but got any questions about proxies? Anything like that? One thing I do recommend where I mess up a lot of the times, learn from my mistakes. If you don't do ISPs, you're going to be struggling. I run a lot of resis, but then again, you can't be like, ISPs are more expensive because they work better. They're faster, all of that. Okay, there you go. So there's an update. So Soul, I lost access to Soul, so I didn't know they updated. I can renew if I want to. So Soul's cookie issue for Yeezy Supply may do really well tomorrow. You should add a PC rental? Yo, yeah, if only. If only. Those fast speeds. You can test your ISPs. There's plenty of ISP testers out there. I don't recommend running and testing your ISPs all the time. Don't get them clipped. Don't do that. Once again, when you come to testing proxies, using like a toolbox is great because it'll filter out the bad ones. If you have like AYCD toolbox or anything, once again, just like when you have the auto solves over here. When it comes to settings and you have auto solve for this, if you have the AYCD token, you know what I mean? There's a AYCD toolbox. There's a lot of good things. Drop a dashie daily. We will drop a code right now though. This is gonna be a big one. It's our first $25 one. But the thing is, on this one, are you guys ready? Chat, I gotta see if you're ready for the $25 one. I'm not typing it in chat. I'm gonna say it out loud, so you guys gotta write it down or you gotta type it as I'm saying it. Didn't know if that's fast or slow. Hey, yours running at 230 milliseconds is pretty good. Not the worst. Not the worst. There's plenty of testers out there too. Alright, looks like you all are ready for this. Daniel, there's plenty of testers out there that you can find, and you can check your speeds. It sounds like you already got it. 200 milliseconds, good. Alright, so here's a $25 one. I'm going to say it out loud because you guys say it's you guys can't get it because it's too fast. So it's going to be 9, 2, 4, 8, 6, 6, 0, F. Good luck. Good luck. Y'all site is crazy. Hey, whoever wrote that down wins that one. The site may be overran a little bit. While the site is down, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. We're at 116. You guys can easily get to 130, 140 subs for this one. You guys are crazy. Well, someone wrote it down anyways. Too easy? You grab it, Sawyer? Did you get it? Site may have went down again. We may have to take it easy on there. Site is dead, that's okay. So, what proxies are you guys running? Let's go, I got it. Nice, nice. Up and down. That poor site is getting hit way too hard, guys. So, once again, dashie. Every 50 to 100 task, make sure you have different solvers, because you can't run all solvers on one. Have 2, 3, 4, 5 solvers, however many it takes, depending on how many tasks you're running. So, if you're running 400 tasks, have 4 solvers ready to go with different Gmails, all right? Was loading. There may be three bypass proxies to go. There are some really good proxies out there. I'm going to be running hollow ISPs, and then I'm going to be trying a few resis out there. You know what I mean? Does it go to rent a bot page or the account page? So when you go to rent a bot, find the bot that you want to rent, and when I use this promo code, or when I tell you guys this promo code, you use that promo code and hit pay now. So it's going to take that much money off of it. So when you're going to rent yours. Got it, thanks, there you go. People, as long as you got it, you know what I mean? Site is it's gonna go on and off, it's back. We're gonna it's getting updated, so give us some time. Give us some time. But when you go to rent, it's gonna be ready to go. So apparently Soul did update tomorrow. It looks like Soul's only $10. If you guys wanna try a wild card tomorrow, Of course, because of Whop, because it's so cheap, Sol is only $10 tomorrow. If you want to try a wild card tomorrow and try it on Yeezy Supply, it's not hard to run on the site. You just need extra, just make sure your Gmails are ready to go. So hop on this before it goes up, because if there was an update, be ready for it. And these codes are going to cover your whole cost. So, they're here. Anthony, they're watching. They're the ones taking care of the site. But with the code, it was 0. My point. That's what I'm saying. Right there. You can try it. And with Sol, you can do Shopify. Now, I saw somebody asking me about foot sites earlier. Tomorrow, we're not even going to be focusing foot sites. These aren't dropping on foot sites. They're not dropping any of those sites, just Yeezy Supply. But in general, there are some really good foot site bots out there. Of course, there's some that eat Wrath hit some restocks today. And, you know, Dashing 50 is not bad. Exactly. You know what I mean? Recommend, depending on how many tasks you run SPs, like 5, 6 Gmails. I have about 5 of mine. James, relax. Everybody has their own questions. Hey, James. Everybody has their own questions. It's easy to miss those. We're all here. We're helping you. We got literally plenty of time to help you guys. Literally, we're good. But yeah, if you're running 400 tasks on Dashy, which is, I'll probably be running around that many. I'll have 4 harvesters ready to run. Yeah, James, we're good. We're good. I got you. And I recommend farming them. Some of those tools, there's tools, once again, to farm your Gmails up. Because I was told that Gmails did get reset. I know that Gmails did get reset. So some emails got clipped. So that's the worst. When you go back down to that 0.3 score. Servers, you can use free servers through Google Cloud Compute. How can I work for Whop? Look out in the future for announcements. So what servers do I run personally? I literally use the free Google Cloud Compute. If you guys didn't know that, you can look up online, go to Google Cloud Compute or Compute Engine, whatever it's called. Here, I'll get you a link. I'm gonna get you a link to Google Engine Virtual Machines. It's a compute engine. So this is what it looks like. You can use your logins and you get free $300 in credits, and they work great for beginners. If you really want to take it to the next level, I've heard 10 times servers are great if you want to go and pay for that. There's that. You can go to that and then look up a video online on how to use it and how to set everything up. They make it super easy for you. Do you know what makes them different from the normal 0.9 ones? You know, one clicks, they're just one clicks. They're farmed, they're warmed up, they're ready to run. How do you, there's places that you can use that you can check your Gmail scores. Yeah, there are toolboxes that we have that can take it. Yeah, Azure, there you go. Azure's a free $200, Google's a free $300. There's plenty of awesome sites out there that allow you to get in for free and use your server, so you can learn how to use it. They're not that hard to use. It's just like a normal computer. You just got to set up a few different things on there. There are going to be there's going to be tools that you can use. One way to manually do it, watch YouTube and stuff, be active on those accounts. But realistically, that's not going to work if you got 5, 6 Gmails. Having a toolbox tool will help you. What's legit? Hey, I got you. What is legit, chef? Here's another $10 one. First come, first serve. Good luck. First come, first serve, baby. Good luck. $10 off your next video. Get that free soul copy. Have you used V3 proxies, which don't require Gmails? I have not. I have not heard of that thing. Oh, the Gmail tester? Yeah, there are legit places you can check those. Hey, Whop's working. There's so much more info than I learned in the past week of searching. Thank you. Listen, that's what we're here for. As long as we can help 1, 2, 3, and we like to help all of you guys. That's why we're running you through this. We're going to be doing this every week, all right? So make sure you turn on post notifications for when Whop goes live, because we are going to walk you through. Next time I will get you more bots. I'll have access to more bots, and I'll do full Shopify for you. I'll do all that. But for Shopify, it's not that hard. You can use the variants that they do provide in Whop X, which is down below. Hey, that means you got a free, friend. You got that rental. You got to be ready, man. You got to be ready. It's fair game. There's no reason. There's no reason. You got this. Drop a big promo. We've been dropping promos. We got another 30 minutes. Boko bot on Mac. What's the issue on that? Is Boko having issues on Mac? We got you, Rain. I use through what I have. Let me see what I can find for you real quick. I got you. Give me just a second here. Here. Score for each request. Here. This is one that's just through PHP. Nothing fancy. There's none of it. You can check. Here is one. There. You can check your reCAPTCHA scores, alright? It's not probably around 80 since there's 68 watching the stream. Jonathan, I think you need to make sure it's a little bit better. I think you need to make sure you're in a good position to do that. Don't ask us for that. That's your own time on that one. Mac desktop updated Boko and won't open. That's not ideal. That may be a new one. Be watching for new updates on that. Is it possible to say the code? I think there's like a chat delay for some people. Yeah, there's definitely chat delay for everybody. Botting screen pairs isn't guaranteed, so don't exactly. Botting is every day it gets harder and harder. So I definitely think you need to be careful when it comes to wanting to do that. Nah, James, you got it, dude. Nah, no. Sorry about it. What about you? And I'll be running Dashy tomorrow. Dashy only. I'm not going to be running Shop because Shop's been crazy. Gmail's a little bit better, but you can use those to test them. I use all Gmails. You can use whatever. I mean, you can use your emails, whatever you need, but it's captchas, you know. I'm using all Gmails. I am definitely using all Gmails for my accounts and just farm them up. You can use that, what I just linked to you guys for that. Is the site back up? We doing good? We apologize about the site issue. We didn't expect that many people to be hitting it at once, so it did have issues. As the site grows, as Whop grows more and more, there's always a lot more traffic, so it takes time for that. Just remember that. Next code, I'm just going to say it out loud because we got to mix. Each one, we're going to change it up. I'm going to read them out. I'll read them out. I got you. Once again, store is Yeezy Supply, of course, when it comes to this. That's going to be the main thing you can run tomorrow. That's where the most stock will be. You know, and then next to that, you probably got Kith and Shop Nice Kicks are going to be two of your best bets. The thing about Shop Nice Kicks is you can use the variants. There's variants that you can use. I guess I could actually set up a task on Shopify on here. I don't know why I'm not thinking about that. Here, we can do a Shopify task. I forgot they even had a thing. So here's your thing. Human pre-cart, manual, fast. I would just run fast. These are, or manual. Your bot providers will tell you what to run on these. What's the next code? Drop a code for Dashy. There's no code for Dashy to give it out. Then you can monitor input here. Take this with a grain of salt. I have not ran Dashy on Shopify. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying run Dashy on Shopify, but I'm showing you. Say if it's shopnicekicks.com, you can go to WhopX and they provided you with a full release guide. Be checking for the Yeezy because this will take it on your own time. We can't just give you, you know, you got some of this stuff you got to set up on your own. You go to Dashy. I'm talking Shop Nice Kicks is the site that I will be running on, and there's variants. Say I want a size 8, you can run the variant that they do provide to you. It'll run the monitor and play, or it'll run the variant, and then you can do this on it. But I do not recommend, or you can do the size on here. I do not recommend running Dashy for Shopify because you're gonna have a lot of issues. That are in stock right now, there's none in stock, but be watching for a couple that are going to go in stock close to the time for dailies. There's a couple out there, I think, that are going to restock today. You can try Paddock Proxies, if you can get it a hollow, all those. Yeah, I think Cyber would be pretty good for Jordan 4. Dashy has average Shopify, but not the best. But yeah, but once again, you're going to be mainly using it for your Yeezy supply. Has a cookie harvester, depending on the bot you run. So where's your credit at? We can get you some credits. Depends on what bot. I mean, cookies are starting to change as we switch to Data Dome on foot sites, so everything's been out of whack, and some will provide them for you. Some bots will provide the cookies for you, just like we were talking about earlier. Soul did update. Soul updated and has their cookie generation fixed is what they said. So take that with a grain of salt as well. It may not work. That's how it is every single week. Hey, wouldn't mind cyber credits. Now these aren't for any specific bot. All right, let's go to our next $25 one right here. I'm gonna say it out loud. These aren't for any specific bot. All right, these can be used on any of them. So find the bot you want. Before I drop this coupon code, be ready for it. All right. So all right, here's the next one. Okay, so the next $25 one, E68E19E4. There you go. Good luck. For Yeezy supply, would Cyber or Soul be better? You know, which one do you have experience running? That's the real question. Which one do you have experience running is my question. Or do you have experience with either of them? Well, you can't run Cyber anyways. I was thinking Wrath. You're not gonna be running Cyber on Yeezy supply, that is. Now, if you want to run Cyber for Shopify, you may be all right. No recommendations for that, Daniel, to be honest with you. Drop again. Hey, Sawyer Eaton. You got to be on it right there. Listen, you got to be ready for it. Hey, let's not worry about the codes as much. Let's ask the questions that we do have. I'd love to see Daniel in here. I'd love to see Daniel in here asking questions. Put the code on screen. Quality. Come on now. Come on now. On the screen page. We're not all worried about that. Come on, we got about 20-some minutes left for you to answer your questions that we do have. How is everybody doing, by the way? It is a Friday. It is a Friday. Enjoying our cup of joe. About our mid cup of joe for the day. Then we got to get set up after this. Last time I wasn't. Come on, Joker. Come on, Joker. You want it on the screen? All right. All right, this will be hard for you guys to see, but here's one on the screen. You ready? Yes, this is literally, it can all be used for the slides next week. Anthony, you recommend running Soul? Shopify, I recommend Soul. How much data should I have? There we go. Honestly, how many tasks are you gonna run? I have to get fitted for a tux for my housemate's wedding. Sheesh, hey, that's lit, Daniel. That sounds like it's gonna be a fun weekend. Then I mean, you're only getting fitted, I understand, but I'm sure you guys are celebrating. Depending on the amount of tasks I have about 6 gigs ready for tomorrow, including ISPs. Now, I'm going to be, like I said, running 400 to 500 tasks. Also depends on bots. Some bots do eat more data than the other. All right? Some bots do eat more data than other bots. Make sure you have 3-4 gigs, especially if you're running tons and tons of tasks. Now, if you're running like 1,000 or more, you're gonna want way more than just 4 or 5. I mean, you run 6-7 gigs. Make sure you get good proxies too. Use your discount codes. There's plenty of discount codes out there that you can find. ISPs are doing very well on Yeezy Supply. Certain ISPs are doing good. Resis are doing all right on Yeezy Supply, but I know a lot of Resis have been getting clipped on foot sites here recently. That's okay. Apparently, Soul did update, so it's not bad. It's nice to have a mix of ISPs and Resis. So I'm running very few tasks on my ISPs because I only have 25 ISPs. And so I'm going to run only 25 for tomorrow. So, but if I wanted to run more, 25 is certain ones, then I'll have more. But say if I have 100 ISPs, I'll run 100 tasks on there. 1-to-1 ratio is what I do on ISPs. Then Resi, say you got a few gigabytes, say you got 5-6 gigabytes, I'm gonna run like 300-400 on your Resis. Let him run. I'm gonna run Hollow tomorrow. I wish I could recommend you a certain ISP, but it really just depends. Yes, your V3 captures will be great. Here's a great guide. If you are running for Soul, here I got you something. Now I know it's easier to do if you have something to read. Here's a great guide for Soul. Joker. Literally, if you want the full guide to Soul all in one, there's one right there. You can go through, see what's going on. It's all still true when it comes to it, when it's coming to what captures you need to do, all of that. It'll help you a ton. Once again, ISPs are all over the place. I got you, Joker. Listen, we got you, all right? But there's guides out there, man. You can be provided guides, and that's how we find them. Hey, massive cook for Daniel. That's so fire. On screen, you ready? Who can find it? Who can find it fastest? Whoop. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. Who's got it? That's another big one. Who can see it? There you go. Whoever got it, got it. Whoever didn't, sorry about you. Gandhi. Congrats if you hit. How's Wrath been on foot sites, bro? I know been bad, but do you think it comes back from foot sites, Wrath, or Cyber? Wrath, I'd put my money on Wrath at this point. I put my money on Wrath at this point. I mean, they're all doing well. I mean, Cyber's not like... I know each bot struggles. They're going to go through their ups and downs. Just run what you can, because you never know. If you have a bot that you're pretty comfortable with, just keep running it. Keep running what you need to do. But run what you're comfortable with. Even if it starts to flop, make sure you're good with it. It was over 20 for sure. Hey, Kodai. Cooking those mech preem rentals. I see you. I see you. There you go. There they are. So yeah, I mean, once again, Dashy should perform pretty well tomorrow. Does it matter to use a server located in USA, or can I use a proxy any other server which are not? Use something located in USA. Yes. Literally, if you're going to be using a server from somewhere else, it's going to be so slow. You're not going to want to use a server somewhere else. Now, like trying to get it closest to whatever, just make sure it's in the USA and test your times on the site. When do you copy your Resi's proxies? Like a day before release or an hour before? I do them the night before. If you want to do them that morning, that's fine. But I would literally don't gen them like a week out and expect them still to be good. Gen your proxies the night before when it comes to your Resis. The night before, or if you want to get up early in the morning, gen them before so you know they're good. Once again, you need to test your proxies, see if they're all right. We able to find out the location they're from? What? Not when you're, like, what do you mean? Location of your proxies? No, you're buying from a server. I mean, you can ask them, but they're not going to tell you, like, where they're from. Dashy allowed to be rented out? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how I'm renting Dashy right now. I rented off of Whop. Shout out to Whop for their best prices in the game, baby. Best price in the game on the come up, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, just like you see in tonight. So much growth. I mean, there's reasons why there's website issues. There's so much growth for Whop that, you know, the website will struggle. That's just a good thing. That's just something we're going to improve on, and the site's going to be ready for the next time when we're doing these. So it won't get overloaded. Just keep that in mind. The growth is great. Thank you all for supporting Whop. On the top very soon. I'm not kidding. Listen, you can go anywhere else, and I guarantee you won't find prices like this. Oh, not Jim. Generate. Sorry. Generate, not Jim. Sorry about that. Good. I mean, good speeds depend. You know, 200-300 milliseconds are pretty fast. You like them a little bit lower if you can. 1 to 300 milliseconds. Now some do go higher depending on the site. What do you think about what bot? I think Sigma's great. I know Knight came out of nowhere and just destroyed. Sigma. I've seen a lot of success with Sigma. No, guys, the best prices are the best. Exactly. And what makes Whop different, we're taking the time out. We're making sure you guys are prepared. We're going to answer your questions on live streams. Tell me what other place you've seen doing this. You don't. We got you around here. Every other price. So yeah, I mean they're taxing. Yeah, exactly. Yo, still chill with the spam. I have not heard about Myra, but I know there's a lot of new up-and-coming bots that are doing great. Nope, Bailey, not today. Not today. Here's another code. Get ready. We're gonna drop 2 codes on this one. 2 codes. Don't miss these. 2 codes. Ready? There they are. If you got, hey, listen. If you guys can listen, that's 2 codes in one, but I put them together. See if you can get them. Now you can't just copy and paste. Now you just can't copy and paste. Exactly. Being partnered with Whop is the best thing you could do. Whop to the moon. There's no doubt about it. Hey, you accidentally? Well, that's the best accident you've ever made. Best accident you ever made right there. All right, guys, are we good? Are we set? We got about 14 minutes. You got 14 minutes to ask your questions. But don't act like you can always find us. You know, we're always going to be answering questions for you. All of that. We got you. WhopX, once again. WhopX, you can find them. You can reach out to me as well if you need to ask me questions. Once again, if you don't know who I am, I'm Trevor Roskovinsky. You can find me on the internet, and I got you. Hey, exactly. That's why I put those together. Those were 2 $10. We're gonna keep all of them on here for now. I mean, I guess I could drop within the which chat you in? Still need a code? Prism, you can't rent out right now. 25s are gone. We used all the 25s. Well, I actually have 125 left. I take it back. Y'all W trading it? Hey, chill. They got him. Which chat? Public chat, WhopX or Whop? What's left? We got plenty left. I need you to ask more questions. It looks like everybody's set. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not really that worried about questions if you guys are set up. We have answered a lot of them. We've answered a lot of them. So that's kind of big. That's awesome. Whop and WhopX and generals. Let's see here. Say it out loud. We already did say it out loud. Is there any penalty for not resetting the key? Happened to me today. Is there a penalty? Like, what do you mean? Is it simple to rent out my bot on Whop? Yes, it's very, very simple. You can walk through the guide. There's a seller guide. There's plenty of videos out there on how to do it. I did make one for you. I don't really want to post my own thing, but I did make a video out there on how to use Whop all the way around. Let me see. I want to make sure that you can't see my. I want to make sure you guys can see everything. I don't want you guys to see my personal. Let me make sure you can't see my personal here. Okay, so this is this easy. So I'm on Whop right now. I will link a video to kind of help you guys if you need to go back and check it. But here's the Whop website right here. So I switched to seller view. Within toggle views, you can switch to seller views. Literally, so I'm on the seller view right now. You can see everything going on. And then you can hit add new rental. At the top right, you can literally just rent it out. And then you can pick whatever bot you want. You know, say I want Wrath. There you go. You got to get it. The thing is, you got to get it approved. The best part about Whop is they make sure the key is good to go, so you're not getting some cracked bot. The worst thing is you get a cracked bot when you come to renting it. You go there, you put your key, it gets approved, and then you can set it. And then you set it for the dates you do want to rent it for, and you set your price range. You're usually going to keep your price about the same as other people's. For those days, it'll fluctuate, but it'll tell you what the prices are on those days. Super, super simple to rent out your bot. Buying Proxy from, I'm running from 3-4 different ones right now. But literally, if you run it, if you do that, it's really easy to do. It's really easy to do this. But when it comes to proxies, if you find really good proxies, stick with them. Stick with them until they start to perform poorly. Let me see here. Public chat, Trevor, I got you. I got you. I will link you a video. I typically wouldn't, but I know you guys have questions about it if you need to check to see how the seller thing is. I went through the full seller process for you guys so you guys know how to do it. That was the point of the video, and it walks you through there. Super easy to check out. Here it is if you need to watch it. Now, this is the only time I'm going to promote. It's because you have a question about the bot itself or about the rental process itself, all right? So here's this. Listen, here's this, and I'm going to drop your codes, all right? There's that if you do need to figure that out. Here's the code in this chat. We're going to do 3 right away. You ready? There's one in this chat. There's that. Got you there. Public chat for Whop X. Be ready. There's that. There it is. And then in general for good old Whop, I got you. We're looking for the chat. I know we're getting added in here. There you go. There they are. I did that. Now you're ready. We got 3 codes left. We got about 10 minutes. We got about 10 minutes left. What we got? There they are. Got you all set up. You guys wanted it. We made it happen. That's how we work around here. That's how we work around here. And codes are getting deleted now. Site's dead. Y'all are going crazy on it, man. Y'all are overloading it. Hey, while you guys are spamming all these, I already know you guys are spamming. Make sure you hit that like button on this stream. There's 67. Get this to 50 likes. Get this to 50 likes right away. We got your promo codes. We got to get out these promo codes somehow. If you haven't already hit that like button, it takes you 2 seconds. It takes you 2 seconds to make this happen, all right? The site is dead. Like I said, the growth is freaking insane. We appreciate your guys' support. Keep using Whop. We're only getting better. Listen, this is just a start. We haven't been around that long. Just a start. We're taking that next level soon. Check the links down below. There are invites. If you check the links down below, you can get in there. You have to apply for it to get in. Hey, there we go, Daniel. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now you're going to be ready for this. We don't have $15 codes. We're only doing 10 and 25s. When the site is back up, we'll get that last one going out of there. There is a form down below if you do want to get in. Make sure you fill out that form, and we'll let some of you in there. All right? We got you. Now, the thing is, it's not all about, use that. Now, if you do get into WhopX, don't be asking for, oh, send me codes, send me codes. That's not what it's for. We're going to give out codes when we're live on here, so we know you guys have bots to use, all right? It's not, don't be asking for codes all the time. That's not how it works. We'll be here to help you, and we'll drop codes while we're live, you know, but that's not how it works. Ask for questions. Ask something so you can make the cash so you don't need codes for your bot rentals, all right? That's what I'm saying. Make the cash off your bots, hit plenty of pairs so you make the capital where you don't need your discount codes. Now I know we all want discount codes, but just don't be spamming and asking for those. That's not what the main purpose is. We're here to help you hit bots. You know, hit shoes with bots. Very professional and easy to use website, though, I must really say. I appreciate that. Nah, bro, no, people, it's how it's always going to be. Everybody wants codes. This is how it works. For proxies, we don't have codes for proxies, but there will be discounts with partnerships. There are partnerships, of course. Partnerships will build as we grow. So be looking for partnerships within Discord and all those. Be ready for that. I don't need the code anymore. Thank you for all the help. Perfect. I'm glad. So we are coming to, we got about 6 minutes. We'll spam some codes out here. We're trying to give Whop some time to get back alive here. Trying to give Whop some time to get back alive. You guys destroyed it. It's crazy out there. Looks like it's back up and running. We're good to go. Cat Monster? No, it's not with Cat Monster. For the rest of the day? Aw, man. Hey, I told you. I mentioned Soul earlier. People are probably going to grab it. Cat Monster is not compatible with Soul, unfortunately. I wish. I would have solved my captchas way better. AYCD is, though. What's up, Darren? How are you? What's up, Alan? How we doing, everybody? It is Friday. Let's chat it up for the last 5 minutes. I think questions are over. Let's be done with questions. I wish you all the best of luck for the Yeezy drop tomorrow. Just know stock's not looking that healthy. Not looking that healthy, but that doesn't mean anything. You guys are going to run this, and you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready. Any more drops? We got a few more codes. We're going to chat it up. What's everybody up to? What we got? What we got this weekend? Y'all ready? You're going to get plenty of sleep tonight, so you ready for this 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Yeezy supply drop. What's up, JT? How we doing? How we doing? We got 3 more codes to give out. I use Cat Monster. Whop to the moon. Yes, sir. What's up, Dennis? Stock number, we don't have the exact stock numbers, but we've seen a little bit around there. We're not too worried about stock numbers. What I always say when it comes to it, don't worry that much about stock numbers, just run. Run and be ready. I'm running hollow ISPs with a few other proxy companies. Already got Splash Force, about to go burn. Let's go, baby. Yeah, 2-cap is slow. I use Cat Monster. Never are all unique details. What do you mean by that, Rager? Unique details when it comes to creating tasks. It's super easy when it comes to Yeezy Supply. You go down here. You can go to Yeezy Supply right here. And then you can go to, see the best part about this? We can go to Yeezy Supply. We type in Yeezy Supply, and then you're going to see the product that I'm talking about. There it is. Yep. We're going to grab this product detail. Product this. You're going to throw it into your Dashy copy here. Input. Good to go. That's what you're going to be doing. Whop merch. Ooh, Whop merch. Who would wear Whop merch? Can you say them out before sending the code? Yeah. Start task. Listen, okay, so when it comes to starting task, if you're on Dash, you start a few before the sale starts. So like right at 9 a.m. start, and then when it says sale goes live, we'll make a announcement when it happens, all right? Literally, I'll see it upgrade. When the sale goes live, we'll let people know, and then you start all your tasks. FTL bot and EU. EU is a little bit different. Yeah, literally depends for Shopify and depends for foot size, depends for all that. In terms of profiles, cards, address, yes. Yes, you do. So you're not going to be able to run like 1,000 tasks on one card and expect multiple checkouts. You're going to want different profiles, 1 to 2 max per card per address. Guys, 3 minutes. All right, here's our next $10. $10. Who doesn't love $10? No, maybe Whop merch on the way. Only if you all would buy it. If you all would buy some Whop merch, you gotta let us know. We make it happen. Yo, we're 3 off of 50 likes. Get that 50 likes. There's 58 of you in here. Easy. There's code. There's your code, Brian. Yeah, and then if you need to look into how to jig your addresses, that's definitely something you need to look up. You can literally find it. You can find it super easy. Because when I drop them like that, you can copy and paste. Someone has their bot screen open, ready to run. You know what I mean? Gone quick. Next one I'm going to type out. There's only 3 minutes left, guys. Thank you all for being here once again. It's going to be a good Friday. It's going to be an awesome Saturday. So, you didn't say the amount. I said $10. Crossboy Cowboy. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. Here's $25 one. You ready? Y'all ready? 87B430BC. That's your $25 one. Last $25 one. We're pumping these out. Last little bit of things. I saved plenty of codes for the end to keep you guys around, to keep you guys asking questions, because you got that. This is the main purpose. Get your questions out there. Get your questions out there. That's what we need. We got you. You missed it, Cross Cowboy. Gone? Sorry about you. We apologize. We got you. We got you plenty of codes though. You had plenty of chances. There we go. Listen, it's all fair game. It's all fair game. Nothing's unfair here for these codes. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wind it down. We are gonna wind it down. Thank you all for being here. Once again, if you have any more questions, WhopX is gonna be a great place to find that. If you're not at WhopX, you can always reach out to me and you can find me. I am Trevor Ross Kaminsky once again. I got you if you need help with anything. And of course, Whop has you. Great service around. Pretty freaking awesome what they're doing. I hope you all cook and chat. Thanks for staying until the end. Have a good, safe weekend. Don't get too wild. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too turned tonight. Make sure you are up in the morning. Make sure you are up in the morning, ready to run these, all right? That's what we got to do. Got sold for $5? Hey, that's how we're doing it around here, man. Whop changing the game. Whop changing the game, all right? All right, everybody. You have a great afternoon. Good luck to everybody in chat. That was a W stream. That was huge. You all blew up. You guys blew up the site. So I'm out of here, guys. Have a great day. I'm out of here.